Hello, YouTube. We don't have much of anything to go over today. We just have two Drajewled cards, and one of them is fake. So let's just get right into it. We still don't have cards today to go over. We should have cards today for the next Tuesday stream. Yes, I believe that will be the first day that we'll have cards of the day back. Um, I'm really disappointed with this stream considering this was the one that we're going, oh, we're keeping it a secret for now, and then it was just a Mythisch, and the Mythisch we actually got was pretty lame, but whatever. Drajewled, two cards. There's no other archetypes getting cards revealed today, so like it's even less than the last couple streams. First we've got this grade 1 common auto rear during your battle phase. When your demonic jewel dragon or demonic stone dragon, its card name stands, you can throw it into soul and give that unit power plus 5k. Not very good. These types of cards have like never seen play. We have a ton of cards of this type that just never ever see play. And then we have the Mythisch. So Mythisch has Purple Flame Galvanale. This notably does not have the demonic stone dragon or demonic jewel dragon name. But it's a grade 1, so that doesn't really matter. It could, but like it doesn't really matter at the moment. So when it's placed on rear from hand, you reveal a grade 3 Drajewled from your ride deck. And if revealed, or if you have a grade 3 or greater Drajewled Vanguard, you energy charge 3. And during this turn, you can only energy blast for the effect of demonic stone dragons and demonic jewel dragons. This is still like useful enough. Like you can set up for an EB7 on the next turn. Like play this in an early game turn, EB7 on the next turn. We don't need that much energy. Like for now, like the energy costs in the deck right now are Gridall, who becomes a lot better because of this card. The grade 2 Restander, the newer grade 2 Restander, the one that's energy blast 3 on place, draw a card. Having a bit more energy for those isn't too bad, but it's also not a ton. Like it's also not like something that the deck was really like really needed. So like that effect is just all right. It's like appreciated. It's like just some free energy and just makes those easier to use. But whatever. Its second effect is what matters. When you're a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Jewel in its name, Soul Blast 4 or more at the same time for its cost, you can throw it into Soul, draw 1, and if you have not stood a rear guard during this battle phase, you can choose and stand a rear in your front row. This is just for Pula. This is literally just for Pula with an additional first effect. This is a really big deal for Magnus because the biggest difference between Magnus and Ignis up to now is that Magnus did not have access to Vorpula, unless you were splashing grade 4s and just like revealed grade 4. And that really mattered because like because for you to do the 4 drive check play using Geodraw, you needed a back row effect that will restand any of your rears, right? And Vorpula was the way you would do that. And Vorpula was naturally very awkward to try and get to work in Magnus. So it meant doing that big flashy 4 drive play meant giving up one of your attacks, so you're only doing 4 attacks. This is the card that Magnus desperately needed. Like now Magnus has like literally every tool that Ignis had. So like now Magnus can truly function as a less clunky version of Ignis, which is super nice. That's still like a pretty big deal that's finally the case. It's just super lame, right? Because Varpula was a double rare in Ignis's first support wave. Why did it take 3 support waves and the Mythisch card for Drajewled Magnus to get this card? Like it's something that it should have had from day 1 because it's so obvious that Geodraw's 4 drive line isn't that useful if you have to go down to 4 attacks for it. Like this is a really big deal for Geodraw. Like its energy blast cost is easier to pay, and now it's able to be part of a 5 attack formation. So like Geodraw stocks way up. This, of course, working when your opponent's on grade 2 is also really strong. Just really fantastic card in general. Definitely a good card. It's just really stupid that it took 3 support waves for Magnus to get this when Magnus very clearly needed this from the beginning. Yeah, very stupid. Very, very dumb. Very dumb. But it is what it is. Next week is going to be Leonorn and is that Leonorn? It's Leonorn, right? No, it's not Leonorn. Okay, it is Leonorn. Yes, it's Leverdress and Leonorn support. I don't like Leonorn. Rosarium's stupid, but it's only getting a double rare, I believe. Leverdress could use some help, though that deck is kind of obnoxious if it's good. Leverdress is getting a triple rare, and Leonorn is getting a double rare. So we will be getting 4 cards next week. That should be, and this should be like the only not new deck in Story Show that's getting a triple rare. This Leverdress card. Because the new archetypes almost always, especially the new anime archetypes, almost always eat up 2 triple rare slots in their initial wave. So yeah, that is this one. This was only 6 minutes. Like, there really wasn't much to talk about. There's really only one card to talk about. With that said, this is going to be Counter Surge signing off.